Hey y'all, it's Jen. So today is March 29th, I believe. I have not had a good week and a half, about a week. So let me catch you up on where I'm at. So this video log on YouTube is supposed to be the good and the bad, and this is going to be the bad. And it's 100% my fault. I don't know why I chose some of the things I chose to do. And I'm now reaping the unfortunate pitfalls of why I did what I did this week. So let me explain what happened. I don't know what my hair is doing. Okay, so on March 13th, I went in on Sunday, like I always do, and I weighed 198.8, which was good. So that was a total down 26.4. And then I couldn't make it to the Sunday meeting 2 Sundays ago. We just had a lot going on, and there was just no way schedule-wise. I'm like, it's fine, I'll go during the week. So I wound up going on Thursday night. So to preface this, it was after eating breakfast, like fruit for snacks and lunch. And it was like before I went and had dinner. And I had water and stuff, so like the scale is not going to be the same. But I weighed in at 201. So it's kind of like it's not a fake number. I mean, it is what I weighed, but it's like I always weigh in the mornings, and so, or at least I weigh in whenever I haven't eaten or drank anything. Drink. Anyways, and so it was 201. So I'm not beating myself up for that, but for something else. So anyway, so 201 whenever I weighed in. So that brings me to minus 24.2. Anyways, but I was really proud of myself though for still going to a different meeting. So if I miss my meeting on Sunday that I usually go to, with my plan, I can go to any meeting I want. I can go to all the meetings if I wanted to. Anyway, so I was proud of myself for actually going. I went right after work. So I went and I listened for the 30 minutes or whatever, and I was just having a bad week. So what happened was, whenever I start to do really well on weight loss, I start to self-sabotage, and I've talked about it before many times. I don't know why I do it. It's almost like whenever I start to do really well, it's like I reward myself. I'm like, oh, it's not like necessarily I'm rewarding myself. I guess it's kind of like, and I'm sure I'll probably do the same thing, but how do I explain it? It's like I kind of have like, okay, I've lost weight. Now I can relax, and I can chill out on being so regimented and eating really good for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, only eating fruit and vegetables for snacks. And so I kind of just chill out a little bit whenever I start to get closer to what I'm doing, which is totally stupid because of course it takes so much effort to take it off, and like it takes like 1 meal to gain it back. And I don't know why that is. It's so annoying. Anyways, so I've had, let's see, I've had 3 binges. And what I mean by that is to explain myself, I don't binge and purge. I don't have what I believe is a disorder. And that's a very serious situation. I don't do that, but what I do is I lose control to where I can't stop myself. And like literally I'll be eating as I'm thinking at the exact same time of, I shouldn't be eating this. Why am I eating this? This isn't even good. It doesn't even taste good. Like that's not even real cheese, you know? And you know, I let myself go to 2 different fast food places, and I am so mad at myself for that. And I never really set it up. I was never doing like a New Year's resolution, I'm not going to have fast food for the whole year. That was never a plan, because I am an all or nothing person. And if I put that limitation or that like label on myself, then I just immediately try to break it. So I was never trying to do that. I had never had a problem. I was just trying to control it. It's like, you can go have fast food here or there or whatever in moderation. Not that any of it's good for you, but anyways, it just seeped into my week. And so I'll give you some examples of what I was binging on, because I want to be 100% transparent. And my videos are not always going to be happy and everything's great and everything's wonderful and I lose weight every single week and nothing goes wrong and it's so easy to lose weight, because that is not true. And we all know it's not true. So I'm going to walk you through some of the things I've eaten that have let me gain weight. Because whenever I weighed in at 201, I'm like, okay, that's clearly probably just like an end of the day thing, which it was. But then ever since then, I think it probably put me into a tailspin of thinking that I really did gain that weight. And now I weighed myself at my house because at the 2 Tuesdays ago, because I was 198.8, I had gotten down to like 195 on my scale at home, which of course is not like, it's not real until I weigh in at Weight Watchers in my mind. But I was really excited. And since that day that I got 195 on my scale, I started going down, like in like a downward spiral. And anyway, so here's some examples. And I don't want to say this out loud. I'm kind of almost about to cry, but I'm going to say it anyway. So, we had Italian food with some friends one night, 2 couples of our friends. And I split a bottle of champagne with my girlfriend. It was fantastic, but I split a bottle of champagne. I didn't count this night. I haven't really counted all this week. I counted a couple of days, but not all week. So I split a bottle of wine, or champagne. I had some appetizers I wasn't counting. I don't even remember even what they were. I had chicken parmesan. It wasn't even good. It was a little overcooked, but I still ate it. I didn't finish it, but I ate it. I remember going to Taco Bell and have a quesarito. I later looked at the points, 20 points for one. Who am I? Like, I don't eat things unless I count it. You know, but I'm just like, oh, I'm doing okay. I'm on the plan. I'm doing good. I think I have my shit together. And then I'm like eating a 20-point basically burrito. I'm like, anyways. And then later at one point I went to Sonic because I was craving their chili cheese hot dogs or whatever. And I ordered 2 of the small ones. I guess mentally I was thinking that it wasn't the foot long. I don't know. Anyways, I pulled out the meat because it was way overcooked and it tasted terrible, but I still ate the bun, the chili, and the cheese. I don't know how much points it was because I didn't count it. I still had a lot of fruit and vegetables. The problem also this last week is I didn't meal prep all this last week, like the week of Easter basically. So that set me up to not just fail, but like plummet to the ground in regards to my weight loss. I had 3 donuts from Walmart. And I just ate larger portions. And anyway, so this morning I went in at 202 and I was devastated. And I remember going to Easter. Maybe I'll put in a little video of me and my husband playing silly string. It's a funny video, but I hate it because I feel horrible about it. And Easter, I was expecting by this point that I get to Easter that I'm going to be like, I'm going to feel a lot slimmer and I'm going to be, happy about myself. And I was wearing, size 10 pants, which were too tight, but I was wearing a shirt that just was, it was a button down and they don't fit me well anyway. And so I was just having a bad day on Easter. And I didn't eat very much at the meal. Oh, and at Easter I did have cake. And I didn't count it. And I've had other things, but I mean, those are examples of me going off rails. And I'm pissed at myself. I've been depressed all week. My husband is feeling my irritation with myself, and I think I'm taking it out on him, even though he has nothing to do with it. I haven't gone running in like 5 days. I'm just in a terrible situation, in a spot, and I'm pulling myself out of it. But I just wanted to be raw with y'all on it's not all sunshine and roses, and it's really difficult. And anyway, so I'm not looking forward to going into my Weight Watchers meeting on Sunday. Today's Tuesday. I had the day off. And I had barbecue today. While we went, me and 2 of my sisters and a girlfriend of mine, we went down to Waco to Magnolia, like the Fixer Upper show off HGTV. It's like 2 hours away from us. So we went down there and had a great time. And, I bought some stuff and we had barbecue and it was amazing. And I had a little banana pudding with it and didn't count a thing. I don't know what's the matter with me. I don't know why I'm in such a self-sabotage. Usually it's self-sabotage for like a moment and then I can recuperate it and whatever. It's like, okay, well maybe I'm not losing weight as quickly as I could because I'm doing this, this, and this little bitty things. But this week it was just like balls to the wall stupid. And it's all my fault and I know that. And I am not doing this video to try to get sympathy or to be poor me. That's not at all what this video is for. This video is for relatability, for people that are out there that know exactly what the hell I'm going through, and that I don't want y'all to think that all of my videos are going to be perfect, and because I'm not at all. If I was not having a problem with weight, then I wouldn't have a weight problem. And I have a problem with food, and I don't know why. I mean, I have some theories of things that have gone on in my life, but I don't want to play the victim. But anyway, so I wanted to put this video out there on self-sabotage and binge eating and being out of control, eating things that aren't even good. Oh, and another thing, I went to Walmart. And there's another thing I ate that I totally forgot about. Clearly wasn't even good, and I forgot about it. I was at Walmart, I was doing my regular shopping, and then I went down the chip aisle because I was getting Fritos for the tossed taco salads, which I do count and proportion out. So I'm like, it's not the end of the world, right? Every time, you know, every once in a while you need something. Anyways, then I was craving nacho cheese. And so I got regular corn tortilla chips and never counted one of them. And then I went down the section where it has like authentic Mexican kind of food and brands or whatever. And I got this like cheese sauce, kind of like you would get at like the movies or at, I don't know, the fair or something. Anyways, and I know I was binging on it because I was not eating it in front of my husband. And he was outside working on a car in our driveway, and I grabbed some of the chips. I grabbed like 10 or so. Again, I didn't count it. And I wound up eating that night the entire like can of like molten cheese, nacho cheese. I don't even remember what it was called. Anyways, it wasn't good. It didn't even taste good. Whenever I heated it up, it did that kind of burn thing on the edge. That's not even good. And then it was just not good. And I wound up adding a lot of jalapenos to it to give it some flavor. And then I had heartburn because of it. It's kind of like God's like, well, yeah, here you go. You're going to have to deal with this now because you did that. So anyways, the reason why I mentioned that though is whenever I'm binging and I'm out of control, an example of how I'm out of control is I'm at Walmart and I'm like, I shouldn't be grabbing these chips, but I still put them in the cart. And I'm choosing cheese sauces or whatever, cheese dips. And I'm like, I shouldn't be having this, and I'm still putting it in my cart. Then I go into like the dairy section. I'm like, I should just like grab it and throw it and go away, you know? And then I remember going up to the checkout, and I'm not shaming anybody. I'm not. But there's the lady in front of me. She was bigger than I was. And she had Cokes, well, sodas, but we call them Cokes, and a whole lot of sweet stuff and cookies and chips and just junk. And she had a little boy there that was overweight. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. It's such a situation that she is destroying his health. And anyways, and I still had it in my cart. So anyways, so I'm going to end this video. Sorry, it's kind of on a bummer, but I'm going to do better this week, and I will catch up with you on my next video on how I did kind of go back to doing well and running and getting my day back on track and on a schedule, and not beat myself up on it because stuff happens. I just wanted to let you know it was a bad week, and binge eating is hard. Self-control is hard. Self-sabotage is difficult. Anyways, so that's it for today, and I will see you on Sunday when I win. Bye.